Hello, everybody. How are you today? This is Libby from Hero Arts. It's nice to see you. I'm going to wait just a few minutes for people to come in, and then we'll get this party started. How's everybody doing today? Is everyone recovered from Stamp-Along weekend if you were with us for the Stamp-Along? I don't think I am. Still working on that one myself. Hi, Tammy. I see Tammy from Hero Arts is in the comments on both Facebook and YouTube. And I see Sika is here from the creative team. Hi, Sika. Nice to see you. And hi, everybody else who's joining in. I see Dorothy and Melvin and Ann, Kristen, and Laura Beth and Amy. And they're going too fast now. I'm not keeping up with the names, but hello, everybody. Nice to see you here. So today we're going to be talking about the November release from Hero Arts. And I think a lot of you know it was a popular one and it is already sold out. So I know there's going to be people here with broken hearts, and I'm so sorry for that. We're thrilled when it happens and we hate it when it happens because we don't want to break your guys' hearts. We don't want you to be disappointed. So anyhow, I'm just going to touch on the kit a little bit. And then we're going to have a special guest today as well. Hi, Mindy from the creative team. Hi, Michelle from our global team. Hi, Allie from over in Europe. Nice to see you here at this hour. This is maybe an okay hour for you. I can't remember. So hi, everybody. Nice to see you. All right, we got some more people watching. So yeah, so glad you got yours. I know, Tavia, people who did nab one, I'm glad you were able to get one. It sold, I think maybe, is it record time of all time? I'm not sure, but it was quick. It was quicker than we've had in a little bit. So we like to have enough stock that we can at least go for a few days. So that one was just surprisingly quick, but we have a lot of great add-ons in this release. It wasn't just the kit. There's lots of great things that you could still pick up. And what we're going to do today is actually talk with the person who designed our kit this month. He's one of 5 people who design products for Hero Arts. And so I thought it might be fun for you guys to meet one of the product designers. Yes, Robin, the kit already sold out. Eek, yikes. So let me go ahead and let's see. I think I'm going to bring him onto the screen so we can start chatting a little. And then I'll bring up a picture of the kit so you guys can see who haven't actually seen it yet. And stay tuned in this broadcast. We're also going to go through some of the add-ons, well, all the add-ons, so you can see those as well. But we're going to talk to Raun Edano. So I'm going to bring him into the view so you guys can say hello to Raun. Hi, Raun.
Hello, I'm Raun. Doing good.
Nice to see you here. So Raun designed our kit this month, and I'll tell you some other things that he designed. I'm going to go ahead and put up a picture of what our kit was this month. And so it was this beautiful, it's hard to tell from this image actually, but it's all these great dies for creating tags and ornaments, using on cards. You can do so many things with it. And so that was one this month that Raun designed. And I thought when, we'd plan this live that we would still have a bunch to sell and Raun would be here talking about it, but no, he designed such a great kit. It's gone already. So let me tell you a little more about Hero Arts. So Hero Arts has a team of designers. So Raun is one of 5. There's his brother, Robin, who works there. There's also Yesenia, Minami, and then our creative director and co-owner of the company is Laura, and she heads that whole team of creativity. And so Raun, let's meet you a little bit. So what are the things that you do at Hero Arts?
I illustrate and do some graphic design and take photos, stuff like that.
Yes, he takes photos. I'm going to show you some of the photos that he takes. He works on our catalog. So if you've gotten our Hero Arts catalogs in the past, he does all the photography for those. And with some of his teammates too, they make the covers for him, but Raun's worked on a lot of the covers, which are fantastic. And so that's really cool. Let's see. I guess I'm going to go ahead and show you. No, let's talk to Raun some more. So how long have you been at Hero Arts, Raun?
I've been here about maybe like more than 7 years.
More than 7 years. Okay. Yeah. That's amazing. And what's your background? Like, what did you go to school for this, or what did you do?
I went to college for illustration and 3D animation.
We're already getting asked, where's the kitty? So
she's here with me. She's getting some emotional support.
She's there for emotional support. Okay, I'm gonna bring in my overhead camera for a minute because people are already asking about the kitty. So we have to explain the kitty. So if you guys got our summer 2021 catalog, here, I'll bring this up a little bit for big. This was our summer 2021 catalog. And if you happen to see this little kitty head right here, that's Raun's baby. And then back here are the little paws as well. So she was helping out while Ron made that catalog. So that was very sweet. Oops, I didn't mean to go to just me, but let me go back to Ron. So yeah, what is your cat's name?
Her name's Muti.
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 Do you think she would cooperate with you showing the people?
I could show her a little bit. She's just sitting down here with me, just down there.
Oh, what a
Kitty.
good little office buddy. Awesome.
You can
Okay.
hear her meows a little bit.
Yeah.
Tee.
So let's go ahead and look at some of the other catalogs that you did the covers for. I'm going to go back to my my desktop again and just show some of these catalogs because it kind of gives an explanation of some of the things you do. So we showed the summer. This was back in 2020. This is a beautiful catalog cover. I'll get my mouse out of the way there. And if you haven't looked through our catalogs before, I mean, the pictures in them, this is an older one, but they're gorgeous. That was the one with the paws. This was one that I thought was really awesome. Who did you work with on this one, Ron?
Yesenia helped me at that.
Yesenia.
Yeah.
So cute with
It's
all the
just like,
so they
like
actually
moving
make
around.
these things and put them out on the table and do the overhead picture of the cat, you know, for
we
the
have like
cover.
a ladder that we step on, and
Isn't that cute? And then this was one from 2018. What's the story on this one? Anything?
like fairy tale storybook.
And you said these were Laura's old books that she
These are
brought in
all her.
to cover.
Most of them are her props. Her little cute tea kettle.
So it's quite a thing in the office when they get together to make the covers for these catalogs. I want to show you guys this one. This is my all-time favorite. I thought it was so beautiful. So how did you make this one, Ron? 2017.
Oh, some of the products were from the included in the catalog, and I just used that and colored it with watercolor. And then I kind of wanted to go for like an ethereal water theme, so I just made little cuts and waves and just stacked them up to make a nice little scenery.
I think this was kind of big, wasn't it? I feel
Yeah,
like,
it's huge.
yeah, when I went into the office and saw it, I think I was there when it was still sitting in the office area. And I was surprised how big it was because once you see it on the catalog, you don't realize. If you guys had that die, you can picture how big this would have been to have that die on here several times and the little hummingbird die as well. And then this was a die as well, right? That lotus.
Yeah, that one too.
So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little background on that. Then I thought we would also skip through the holiday catalog and just show some of the things that Ron worked on. So this catalog cover was a little different. He took slices of pictures that he took for the catalog, but it made a nice scene in here. So Essie is saying that the koi die is still one of her favorites. Did you design the koi? Do you remember?
I did.
You did? Okay. So in the holiday catalog this year, what were some of your designs? Let's see here.
Oh, the pumpkin. That's one of my favorites.
You did the pumpkin. And did you do these cute faces for the stencils as well?
Yeah. One of my favorite cards.
This isn't quite fitting on my screen here. Let's see. So these are the pictures that he took this year for the catalog as well.
Just right here with my cat.
Oh, in your home?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not going into the office as much as they used to. So you did this one too, didn't you?
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah, we just did that hot foil plate in our stamp along. So those of you who were at our stamp along, Ron's the one who designed this beautiful plate that we used throughout the weekend. And then this one here, I think you said this one is one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Looking Glass Holiday Kitten.
Little kitten in there.
And
she almost kind of looks like my cat a little bit.
I could see your cat being mischievous like this, trying to get the Christmas tree. Here's a card that Sika made with this one that shows him batting at the ornaments on the tree.
Love so how cute. She colored it.
Yes. Sika's awesome. Oh, and I just threw it and it went right into my trash can. Sorry, Sika. I didn't mean to do that.
My cat actually likes to go in the trash can. I don't know why.
Your cat does.
She likes to nest in there and just play around.
Yes. You did these too, right? The finches?
Yeah, the finches.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites from the holiday catalog. Ron is he's really talented when it comes to just drawing. I mean, they all are, honestly, but I don't know. Something about your drawings, Ron. I love them. I love them. What else? Anything we want to point out in here? And then we'll move along. You did the Halloween. Yes, you did the Halloween accessories for the lifestyles, right? So cute. So cute. Love those so much. Okay. And then some of the recent kits from this year that Ron designed. Let me see. I'll just pull up a couple of them here. Let's see. You remember our, sorry for my mouse that you guys are looking at. I'm sure that's very exciting. The July kit was Ron, right, Ron? You did the flamingos.
Oh yeah, flamingo.
Are you seeing
That
the
was
flamingos?
actually fed off your idea.
Yeah, I told them that it would be really fun to have a group of flamingos as a hero-scape or a layering set, and they actually liked that idea, and it inspired Ron to actually make something with that. So I don't have very many good ideas, but it's exciting when I do. All right, and now you see my hand again. Let me find another one here, and we are going to get to the November kit if you guys are curious. Is the holiday catalog still available? You know, Tammy, can you let us know if it is? I honestly don't remember if it's still on the website or not to order the actual catalog. So April of this year was also Ron, this one here, and if you remember, it sold out, and it also just won our favorite kit of the year prize. Whatever you want to say. It won the poll that we did. And this was a beautiful, it has a sold out banner here, but it's a beautiful cling stamp with layering stencils and messages and dies. And that is actually going to be coming back in our spring catalog because it won our kit poll as the favorite from the past year. And then one more that I want to show. Sorry, it goes to my hand every time I do this. But I'm going between windows on the sharing thing. So catalog is available here. Tammy just linked it. So awesome for that. I know you only see you saw the other kit I showed though, right? I know you see my hand when I'm looking for the kits, but I hope you actually saw the kit when I brought it up. Sorry for my hand. I know it's not very exciting. In January this year was another Ron. Oh, you know what? Am I just not clicking on it? Ron, tell me if it's not working. Add to stream. There we go. That's what I was not doing. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm just going around and you're just seeing my hand the whole time. Sorry about that, guys. I wasn't seeing the comments, and then I saw all the comments where you're like, crazy person, we only see your hand. Okay. Anyhow, so this was the January one, and I will go back and show the other ones again that I failed to show while I was looking for them. And maybe I'll put Ron on full screen while I look for him. I'm sure he would love that. All right, so that was January. This was the beautiful layering kit that had the swing and everything, and that beautiful plate with the keyhole. All right, and then let me go ahead and find another. Hello, everybody. I'm just going to go back and find those just real quick. I'm sorry that I was doing that all wrong. I'm such a dope.
Oh, do you see my cat?
Is your cat down there?
Yeah, she's trying to explore.
So let me put this one in here. This is not, technology is not my friend. Okay, this was the April one that I mentioned that was our kit winner that sold out, and it's the cling and the stencils and the dies. I'm so sorry, guys, that you were seeing my hand. That's so lame. The hand was interesting. Was it? You like to see how I use a mouse? Anyway, and then the flamingo one, let me go grab that one real quick and show you because that one was really pretty as well. And then I'll stop doing this because it's kind of obnoxious. July. Let me show July. So I was sharing, but then I have to go back to my window and add it to the stream. This is all right. Let me go ahead and make that big one. So you guys remember this one? This was just back in July. This is the flamingos that we were talking about. So the flamingos and the January kit are still available. And then you also did the October one, right? Just last month.
October, yes? I think so. What was that one? I always forget what month it's what.
It was the Hero-scape that, yeah. Let me pull that one up. Okay. Sorry, guys. Thought I had it already open. Okay.
My cat's already trying to get into mischief.
Okay. You can show her on the screen. Is it he or him?
No,
He or she?
It's a she.
Okay.
She's about, oh my gosh, she's about almost 14, I think.
14. Okay.
Yeah, she's an old lady.
Old lady. All right. There's the other one I was trying to show. All right. Enough of that, right? But that's the other one that he designed. That was last month's. So last month's and July's and January, there's still a few left of each. So if you loved all of those, they are still available. But anyway, back to us. All right. So let's go ahead and show some of the things from the release. And then I'll chat with you in between about different things that come up. I'm going to go to my full screen here. And again, this is what the kit was. And I know some of you guys were so sad about it being sold out, but this is what it was. It was these beautiful dies that you can make scenes with and on little tags and ornaments. And here are some examples. This is one that Sika sent to me, which is so gorgeous. And I want to show you these ideas because I know some of you did get it, and I want to show you some ideas of what you can do with the kit once it arrives. These are from Daniel. Look at that adorable little fox in there. So cute. And then a couple more from Daniel, more nice coloring on his deer. And I just love how many different looks you can get with this kit. Not just, you can do Christmas ones. I'll show you, this is a cute little, did I freeze? All right, there we go. Cute little snowman. This one Pocono Pam sent to me. I was excited to get in the mail. I love how she was fun with her colors in the background with all those colorful trees. So cute. And I love her night sky with all the stars, with the splatters of ink. And this is what I did with the kit. So I took it in a completely different direction, and I created a Thanksgiving wreath on a card. And so this is the same kit. I just used them all in different colors. And so I think maybe this was meant to be more of a holly leaf, and I just colored it with orange and red to make it look like a fall leaf, and just gave it those colors. I added little gold hero pearls from my stash, some flicks of gold glimmer metallic ink. And then I used hero wax on paper. I spread it on paper and then die cut that word, which is similar to what I did in my Stamp-A-Long class, if you guys were there. So that is the main kit. So those of you who got it, I can't wait to see what you make with it. We'll still do a Stamp-A-Long with it, not a Stamp-A-Long, a make-along with it next month, like we do after every kit launch. So as a matter of fact, this Sunday is going to be the make-along for the October kit, the one that Raun designed last month that we were just talking about. And Shannon's going to be on our YouTube and Facebook sharing an idea with that you guys can make along. So Raun, everyone's asking, what is your, or not everyone, but some people are asking, what's the name of your cat? Can you say it again?
Her name's Muton. Muton, or Muti for short, or TT.
So you call her TT also sometimes?
Yeah, there she is.
Hello. Oh, there's the kitty. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my
She's a very loving cat.
And we're gonna start going through the add-ons as well, because I know you guys want to see all of that. And so if you love the tag idea from the main kit, we had lots of tag dies that are also really fun, and they're add-ons, so they're still available. And some artists made some great ideas with them. So back to how I normally do all this, I want to mention that we did a big blog hop on Monday with the artists. And so you can go and hop along. You have until Sunday to comment on our hop, and you can win a prize. And there's lots of great inspiration there. So let me go through some of these tag sets. This is the tree and stocking tag fancy die set. So fun. I love that it has the little lights for adding to your trees and the little topper for your stockings, so you can do different colors with them. And also just a reminder to keep your comments coming on this live. I know I've missed a lot when I was hopping around and showing you guys my hand, but keep the comments coming, because we're going to pick a winner at the end of this to win as well. So make sure that you're commenting. So here are some fun ideas from Jane Nelson on our team using this tag set. And again, this is the tree and stocking tag fancy die set. And then next we have the light and mug tag fancy die set. And these are from Yesenia, not Yesenia. I don't know why that name just came out of my mouth. This is from Jane Nelson on our team. Yesenia is one of our product designers. That's funny that just came out randomly. Hi, Yesenia. I don't know if you're watching. All right. And then we also have some cute sets for making kind of more detailed tags. First, there is a Santa gift tag fancy die set. And this is the little die. This is the little guy that it makes, I should say. And she put it on one of our infinity nesting die sets. That's what that tag is that she used, but you could, put that on a card. It doesn't have to be on a tag, but it sure makes a cute Christmas tag. And it can be a tag all on its own. It has a little ring on the hat, but you could always fill in that ring with a dot just to make it a ball on the top of his hat if you didn't want it to have that hole as a tag. And then this one is called Snowman Gift Tag Fancy Die. And it has all these little elements to build a cute little snowman. And here's Jane's tag that she made with this. And again, it has the ring on the top. This one, if you wanted to cut off that ring, you could, because it's just right there, right across the top of his hat. and use it on a card, but it makes a cute tag all on its own. You can layer it on another tag like she did here. And so that's super cute. And then this is one that I think Daniel West sent me this card, and he used it on a card. And again, like I said, he just cut off that top. And he also used a beautiful new foiling plate on this. Can you see that foil shimmer? And that is the snowflake pattern hot foil plate. And I'll show you what that looks like. The Santa die looked like an elf on the backer. I'm not sure what you're referring to because I don't have the backer on that one. So, but this is our hot foil plate. And if you, if you're in our sample along or if you've seen our artists do it, you can also use these kind of hot foil plates to do embossing techniques. And that's what Daniel did here on this red element that he put on there. So he put it through his die cutting machine with like the embossing mat set up and made the impression in there. So that he's the impression with the hot foil plate, and then he actually hot foiled with it as well. So it's a really versatile, useful plate to have. Yeah,
Deboss and foil.
What'd you say, Ron?
Deboss and foil effect.
Yes, exactly. Deboss it and foil it all on one card. All right, the other foil plate on this, in this release, which I think is close to being temporarily out of stock, but we're going to get more in, is the Holly hot foil plate. This one is just so incredibly beautiful. It fills your full card with this beautiful design of holly. And I will show you an example of this made by Sika. So you can see what that looks like foiled. And again, you could deboss this one as well. And then this is the card that Sika made with the hot foil plate, the snowflakes as well. You know, we have a couple. Oh, here they are. Like we have a couple of stencils in this release, but I don't seem to have them. But I found them. I had them set over to the side a little bit. So let me move these out of the way, and I'll show you the stencils. Two really fun stencils for the holidays and winter. This could be used throughout the winter. It doesn't have to be for Christmas or anything. This is similar to the design on the foil plate, but it's in a full stencil. And this is like Christmas tree ornaments. I love the shape of it. And here is a example where Jane Nelson took the stencil and put our glitter foil, glitter paste through the stencil. And you can either tint the tint the paste itself, or you can ink blend on your card first and then put the glitter paste right on top of it. But look at how pretty that is. And then she used some of our fancy dyes for the message, Holly Jolly. And then here is a similar idea. She used the glitter paste again through the stencil with the ornaments. And I love her kind of unusual color scheme on this, especially on this one, but it looks so pretty. But of course you could do more traditional colors with it. You could do more blues and not so much paint, you know, lots of things you can do with it. So many things. And you don't have to use paste with it. It's great with just inks as well, right? So another thing in the release is this gorgeous message set, and this one is called, let me find it real quick here, holiday foliage messages. And Ron, did you design this one?
Oh, I did. I think it fits in the center too, the ornament.
Oh, the ornament for the kit.
Oh, I think I did a similar one as an add-on too.
This is the add-on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so these
Yes,
we had the kit. This is the size of the ring that comes in the kit, and these would all fit inside there. So it coordinates really well with the kit if you're getting the kit ornaments. This also goes well, I think, like with that ornament hot foil plate that we talked about from the holiday catalog. I think those would fit really well in there as well. And then back in the holiday catalog, you had this one that was very similar.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah.
So you can see that on the one in the holiday catalog, it's all snowflakes decorating. And this one is mostly all holly and little sprigs of greenery decorating. So 2 sets of really great messages. This one was called Snowflake Messages, which was back in the holiday catalog. I don't know what I said that Sherry's asking only a few. And this is the message set that came in the main kit. I didn't actually talk about this, but this is what's in the main kit. So you have some, to and from, and then some great basic messages to use with your tags in the main kit as well. Okay. Yeah, I love the font of those messages too. It's so pretty. Now here's a really fun set. That's another add-on. It's in this is how I keep my stamps in my stamp room, in these great storage pockets from Hero Arts. But this is the Winter Wishes set. And I think it's so cute. It has this really nice little decorative element that could be an ornament, it could be a tag, or it can just be on your card. And these little scenes go right inside there. And somebody had asked us somewhere about whether they fit with the ornament in the kit, and you can see they're smaller. I mean, you could put them on the ornament in the kit, but it is smaller. But you could use them in your scene for elements if you wanted to. And then there's this cute bow that can be used all over the place. There's this cute little banner that you can use on many, many things beyond the holidays. But these little messages in the set fit in that banner. And here are the dies. Let me pull this out and show you. So this is what the banner die looks like that goes with that banner stamp. You could use this medallion all on its own as well, so you don't have to use it with a stamp. So this is really versatile as well. And when you get it, you can either buy it as a stamp set alone, or you can buy the stamp and die bundle. And when it comes as a bundle, this is what it looks like. You guys who tune into these all the time have seen me do this many times, show you how our bundles come together. But they come all together, packaged together as the stamp and the die. And so you can either get it like this, or you can buy the stamp set by itself. We no longer sell frame cuts just by themselves. And so if you want to get the dies, you have to buy them either together at the beginning, not either. That's all you have to do. So I'm losing my voice a little. I didn't win the lottery either, Sika, and I'm very not happy about it. But actually, I forgot to play this last time, so I really had no chance of winning. But I'm really sad that it wasn't me that won, even though I didn't play. Right? I'm going to go back to my face for a second. Hey, everybody. So I'm going to go back in. I saw a question up here that I wanted to answer. This is not kit related at all. First of all, Kathy asks, does Hero Arts have a monthly kit club? And the answer is yes. We call it our subscription program. But if you wanted to subscribe to kits and make sure you never miss a kit, for sure, we have that on the website. And I'm sure Tammy will probably link it in the comments so you can see it. But definitely recommend it so you don't miss a great kit like this month's kit. And then this is just not related to the kit at all, but Jane asked me, how did working as a poll worker go yesterday? And I'm happy to say it went great. Everybody was wonderful and friendly and nice, and yeah, helped I don't know, about 1,000 Georgians vote. So I'm always happy to help people vote. It was a long day though. I left my house at 5:25 a.m. and I got home at 10:30 p.m. So whoa, I guess Tammy did that. Never mind. I thought I shared something and didn't realize. I'm like, how did I do that? So yay. Thank you for putting that up there, Tammy. Yes, you should. Sharon's saying she should probably subscribe because she sometimes misses out, but for sure. Allie's asking why we don't sell the dies separate anymore. Because for the vast majority of people, if you don't buy the dies up front, you never buy the dies. And so we would end up having wasteful dies that, we would have overstock of dies and they would go in a dumpster if nobody's going to buy them, right? Once we end of life something. And so we try to be more environmentally conscious. And honestly, part of that is not having wasteful dies anymore. And same with our retailers. They would say how they would, have the stamps on the set on the shelves, and then the dies would, the stamps would be sold and the dies would remain. So it's just a way to make it easier for us and for our retailers as well. And I know it can maybe be frustrating once in a while for you guys, but usually if you're going to want the dies, you're going to want them all together at the same time. Ooh, Jane says she just subscribed. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I think more companies are probably going to go to selling them together because everybody has that same issue. All right, we do have a few more things. I got sidetracked. I want to make sure and show you the rest of it. This one is really super duper cute. It's called the 12 Days of Christmas. Oh, I'm not overhead. Libby, my goodness. This is the 12 Days of Christmas. And so it has the numbers written out and as the actual numerals. And then it has cute little icons for all the different 12 days of Christmas. And so I think this could make a super cute little 12-day countdown calendar going towards Christmas, right? So you can have all the little words from the song as well. Partridge in a pear tree, drummers drumming, French hens, calling birds. Of course, we didn't match them up, so you have to know what is what, how many of each thing there are. And Michelle Lupton is saying that as a chorister, she loves the set. So we made this one just for you, Michelle. But isn't that cute? And it would make really cute tags as well. Yeah. And look at how cute the little images are. They're tiny. You're going to have to get out your fine tipped markers to color them, or just gold emboss them or silver emboss them so you don't have to color at all. But look how cute they are. Love it. Love it. Love the song. Love that. Okay. And then we have a really pretty bold print, one bold print in this release. And this one is called, let me find it real quick. This is called Ornament Grid Bold Print. And you can see how the solid part is where you're going to get the color on this. And then also these little decorations. So these are the ones that are set in. So they're not going to have color. They're going to be the color of your background paper. And so, and it is a different size. I know some of you are wondering if it's the same size as the stencil, and it's not. The stencil's bigger. So it's different, but it's fun. And here's a background that Jane made using that. She did it in pink, but you can picture it in all kinds of different colors. You can see what that background would look like.
Oh, I'm still here.
Oh, hey, Ron.
Oh, just someone in the comments.
Oh, do you guys want to see him while I'm blabbing away? We'll go back to Ron. We're going to talk to him some more, but I know that some of you are anxious to hear about the release. I wanted to make sure and do that. So there is room in these to do some techniques on your bold print as well. So that's fun. And then I didn't show you these card samples that Jane made. So here's her one with the 12 Days of Christmas. So you can see those little images colored. And here are a couple that Maria sent me this one sent this one to me. It got a little crunched in the mail. Sorry, Maria. But you can see that pretty die that I mentioned. So how pretty is that? You could put a message in that and just use that die by itself as a cute element on your cards. And full details of Maria's card will be on the blog tomorrow. So I'm giving you a little peek of something that's coming tomorrow on the blog. And she used glitter paper there for the background of her scene, which is so pretty. And then here is one from Jane using the messages on purple. She followed, my orders and did at least one purple card. So she's a good girl. No, I'm just kidding. But isn't that pretty? And then here's another one that Jane did with that same medallion, Winter Wishes set. So cute. I love the color she used on this. And I love how she popped up this little part. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's popped up from the rest. So it has some cute dimension in there. And then she used her white hero pearls to add little snow on there as well. Okay, so that was the release. We'll run past it again in a little bit, but I'm going to bring us back up here on the screen, Ron. I'm going to take this one out. So let's talk to you some more. Let's hear some more about Ron. So let's see. We talked about your background. So who your brother is on the team? Is that correct?
Yes, he's the art manager.
So he gets to boss you around a little bit. Is that right?
He does.
That's Robin on the left. Robin is Ron's brother, and they're twin brothers. They're not just brothers; they're twins. So a lot of our products are designed by twins.
We actually have another designer that's a twin too.
What is Hero gonna? Yes. Are they gonna hire him as well?
Hire her, yeah.
Oh, her. Okay.
Yesenia.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant you. I don't know. So Yesenia has a twin, is what you're saying? I totally forgot about that. So Yesenia is another person on our design team who works with Ron and Robin, and she has a twin. So that's funny. That's crazy. And then Manami's on the team as well. I think, let's see, in this release, I'm trying to think for a second who designed what. Didn't Manami do the little, these little guys? I think Manami did these little ornaments.
Or the little Santa?
Oh, the ones that I'm not showing on my desktop. Why can't you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm not doing a good live today. I apologize to everybody and to Ron because I'm not managing this very well. But this is the, I think Manami did this. I think
yeah. Those are so cute.
Did Manami also do these tags as well? Oh, wait. Yesenia did these, right? And Manami did these?
Oh, yeah. I think Yesenia did the Santa, I think.
Yeah,
but no, I think Manami definitely did.
I'm sorry, I threw you off on that. Now I remember
the Christmas tag and the sock.
Yeah, did Robin design anything in this release?
Yeah, he did. I think Robin and Laura did. They teamed up together to do the 12 days. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So anyway, lots of people who work together on these things. And what is it like working with Robin?
Oh, it's so fun. I enjoy it. He gets to boss me. That's the best part. No, it's fun. I enjoy it.
What is your favorite thing about working at Hero Arts?
I guess I guess seeing all the creative team, the card artists projects, what they do with our designs is so awesome to see.
Yeah.
So it's so like inspiring to see what they can do, like not really thinking like, oh,
Let's see. What is your least favorite thing about working at Hero Arts? Is there one? Is there one you want to say out loud?
I mean, I guess when one of our designs doesn't sell well, or like there's not a lot of love to it, I guess that makes us a little sad.
Yeah.
Like we didn't
I don't,
do a good enough job.
yeah. I don't think I mean, as a stamper, as a person who buys the things, I don't know if we always think about that there's somebody who's behind that design who worked really hard on trying to make this design the best they could make it, and then it doesn't sell. And you're like, well, darn. So, but I think part of that is that there's just there's a lot of products, and so people can't buy every single thing they love
Yeah,
because that gets to be pricey. But we try, don't we, stampers? I think we try. Yeah, we love your designs, Ron. We love everybody's designs. So Tammy's asking in the comments, do you have an all-time favorite design of the things that you've designed? I
mm,
know there's so many that
there is so many.
there's literally so many that he forgets what he designed because there's just
Like, what did I design next month?
but you guys don't, I mean, a lot of times you guys collaborate, right? Like,
Yeah,
how does the
definitely.
process work for your team? How do you guys work together on a design? How does it start? What happens?
Well, we just start off with like a general theme, and then we kind of just like go, just jump jump in and just dive in and just see what comes to us naturally, and that's just kind of just how we do it. And then we
And you
kind of
guys, do you help each other? Do you bounce
yeah,
ideas
we
off each
definitely do
other?
when we meet like practically every day, so we like see what we're working on, and then we kind of feed on each other and inspire each other to make them like another project.
Yeah. It is a great collaboration between all of you. I get to sit in on their meeting once a week, and I see how they all interact with each other and help each other out,
Mhm.
give suggestions, sometimes make fun of each other, sometimes talk about food they loved, right?
We talk about food all the time.
Yeah, you do. And I joined the meeting at about 1:30 my time, and sometimes I've forgotten to eat lunch by then, and they talk about food, and I'm like,
We're
oh my
hungry when we're in our
gosh.
it's almost lunchtime when we're in our meeting.
Yes.
Just
So
talk about
somebody's
like what we
asking how
ate.
somebody's asking how many people on a team. I think she meant your the team at Hero, and it's 5 people.
Yeah,
There's
five
Laura, the
people.
creative director, and then there's 4 designers under her. So
Yeah,
that's how many there are. Do you work from home? Is what Gail is asking. I think we know the answer,
I
but go
do.
ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the pandemic, you would go into Hero, right? But
Mhm.
since then, everybody's been working from their home offices. Um, let's see. Jennifer McGuire's here. She says food is good. Yum. Did you design other things before this? I think she means like maybe before Hero Arts, right? Because you've been designing at Hero Arts for 7 years. Did you do any design work before then, or were you fresh out of college?
No, I had like an internship. I was just doing like I think I was working with apps and stuff and just designing like icons and logos.
Um, what is your favorite theme, style, or era of design? Do you have a favorite?
Halloween,
Halloween,
horror,
yeah. If Ron could design anything that he wished, he would always want to do creepy
or just do cats.
cats and spooky stuff, right? Or
Cat,
Halloween cats, like black cats.
black cats, maybe zombies.
Yeah. Yeah, and asking Ron which is his favorite thing he's ever designed is so hard. I mean, I can't even say what my favorite product is, and I didn't even design them because I love so many. All right, Jennifer's asking this one. What is your favorite hobby? Do you have a favorite hobby outside of work? I'm hoping you don't.
Uh,
You're more
just
than just work. So,
more art, just art, just like engulfs my life. So I just enjoy it. I do it. I take photos. I do paintings.
you've done fan art for shows that you like in the
Yeah,
past, right? Yeah. And didn't you have like some of the like famous people see him or something?
That was really cool.
Tell us about it.
Oh, just drawing like from the shows like The Walking Dead. I was a huge fan, so I always drew like the next scene or a popular scene, and then yeah, and post it and get like a lot of likes and stuff. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Has to be something you really like to be inspired to do that, right?
Yeah.
Um, where have you always lived in California?
Oh yeah, I've always been in California.
Yeah. Let's see. See if there's any
Do
other
I
good
design? I
questions.
design with a. I use an iPad.
Oh, somebody asked that.
Yeah.
I'm farther up in the comments. So do you want to show, is it can you hold up and kind of show us what you do?
Just like this is one, just like a iPad and my trusty iPad pencil.
So that's when he was designing the rub-ons, right? For the
Yeah.
September kit. So you did the September kit too, right?
Yeah, I did.
So you've done 3 kits in a row.
It's not just me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And so he uses the iPad, but it's still drawing. Like he's
Yeah.
using a tool electronically, but he's still drawing by hand. So I
It's
don't
just
know.
like pen and pencil
Yeah. It
that I
just
can
captures it
like
while you do it, right?
unlimited erasing and editing.
Let's see. Tamara is asking, did you design the January 2020 kit with the roses? My all-time favorite. Um,
I think yeah, I did that one too.
is that the one with the
Is
chunky
that the
bees?
stencil? Is that with the stencil, I think?
No, that was just this year. I think the 2020 January was
2020.
the one that also won favorite kit that had the flowers and the
Oh, I think yeah, I did that one too.
chunky bees.
It
Did
was
that
with
one
the
have?
big flowers and the like the three bees.
Yeah, I think everyone loved those chunky bees. Yes, he did design the rub-on as well, Ellie. Um, how do you make the lines look so perfect?
Photoshop. Just editing.
So since you draw in there, you can get a digital
Yeah.
assist to
Yeah.
straighten things out, right? How do you make the stamps look so perfect they don't look like drawings? That's again same kind
I
of
mean,
thing, right?
we go through the process and everyone sees it and any changes that need to be made, we go do it as a group,
Yep.
get it as perfectly as possible.
Yeah. So they definitely work together as a team. It's not just one person completely doing every single thing on
That's me.
anything. So somebody just yelled your name, but I'm going to guess it's somebody who's not really Hero Arts and they're using the account accidentally. See, run. Cat alert. Let's see. Any other questions I missed that we want to touch on? How does like a design, how do you guys decide like what themes or what kind of products you're going to design? Like where does the initial inspiration come from? Did we already talk about that? Not really.
Um, because we just go by just like a main theme, and we go by season. Like if it's like winter, we'll do like holiday stuff, cold weather stuff, and summer will be, we just like to follow the times and the holidays.
But I mean, there's more to it than that because in the summer we had mermaid, we had flamingos, we had the desert stencil scene. So I don't know, are you guys inspired by looking around Pinterest or just
Yeah,
looking at
we
magazines?
gather a lot of, yeah, we just whatever we see, and then it's mostly Laura, our um, well, the boss. Sorry,
Yeah,
yeah,
your creative director.
creative director. She comes up with these really interesting ideas, and we kind of just start running through those ideas and just design and see what everyone likes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Says, have you ever designed something with your brother? Have you and Robin
Oh,
ever collaborated on something?
we all do that. We all do
Yeah.
that. We're all we're
It's
all
not like it was
designing
just a
together.
specific of the 2 of you. You guys just all collaborate
He'll
on
be
everything.
sometimes he'll be like, "Hey, can you finish my design?"
Yeah. Let's see. Any other question? If you guys have more questions, maybe write the word question because otherwise it's hard for me to see them sometimes. Do you make cards as well, Ron?
Sometimes, but not as often.
Ron makes them more like if he's putting together the catalog and laying everything out and there's maybe a product that was one of the last ones they designed and our creative team didn't have time to make something with it, he might help put something together with it for the catalog. Is that right, Ron? Am I lying?
No, you're right.
Yeah. And like in the, I don't have it with me right here, but the mixed media catalog, we had brick embossing powder, which was great. It was really great, but we didn't have it in time to make the catalog cards. The
That was
creative team.
Laura's idea. That was really cool. That was one of
Yeah.
my favorite things.
Yeah, so that's a great powder, but he made a sample with it right at the end as he was doing the catalog, and then I took it to a trade show, and that was like the one sample that everybody was like oohing and ahhing over. I'm like, Ron, you made the favorite sample of the show. How long in advance do you begin designing a kit? I don't know. That might be a trade secret. I don't know if you just mentioned that one.
months in advance.
Yeah, it is months and months in advance.
That's why I always forget what we're working on. What we've done previously.
Oh, it was Lydia who yelled, Ron, Lydia.
You can hear my cat yelling too.
Do you hear the cat, Lydia? You missed it when we were talking about zombies, I think. I think I asked you this. How long does it take usually from the time you start on a design by the time it's done? Like how many days or weeks do you put into like one stamp set?
I think it depends on the design, I think. And then sometimes it takes a few days or maybe even a week, but whatever gets it done.
Yeah. So some come quicker than others probably, right?
Yeah.
Then Lydia's asking, do you consume a lot of design content when you're not working for ideas?
I'm always looking at design stuff all the time. Instagram, and you're always sending me stuff too.
Yep, I am. I see an idea out there and I'm like, Ron, Robin, check this out. Somebody asked, will we ever do licensed or no longer licensed stuff like Peanuts or Winnie the Pooh? Probably not. That's not usually the Hero Arts thing to do. We just do our own designs.
We mostly do original artwork.
How many months ahead are you designing right now? Well, they've finished up our spring catalog. They're working into like next year of kits. So yeah.
I think we're working on March.
Yeah.
I think we're starting to.
Yep. Yeah, everybody's asking, they're all wondering how long it takes you to design a kit or how far out you start. Do you ever design something that did not work well for a stamp?
Oh, multiple times.
Yeah. Not every single thing they design goes to production.
Yeah.
Some things are like, well, we tried.
We save it like if there's an appropriate time or better time.
Yeah, and sometimes they rework it. Like they save it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like us when we're making cards, right? You make a card or you start working on a card and you're like, ugh, don't love it. Put it away, and then you come back to it later and you're like,
can we get a hint at an upcoming kit? No. No, we can't.
No hints.
Those are secrets.
Let's see, I'm way up again. Let me move back down. Yeah, everybody's asking about that. How do you describe your own style? Here's a good one from Lydia. How do you describe your own style, and do you design in that, or do you design in styles that aren't yours as well?
I guess I'd like to do more realistic, but I like to try like cartoony styles or more graphic. It's fun to do. Mm-hmm. But I think it's more natural for me to do more realistic stuff.
Yeah. I think in general, hero art stuff, I mean, we have some cartoony stuff too, but mostly our stuff is more realistic, I would say. Let's see. What's this one? Let's try to understand. This is long. I need to read it. I have lots of friends that have kitties, and I use the Stampin' Dies that have the fine art cats to make several cards, and they have gotten a big kick of the fine art cats. That was Robin, right?
Oh yeah, that was Robin.
Art museum kitties. That was one of my favorites. Yeah, that was his brother Robin who did that one, or I don't know, maybe you all worked on it together. But
I gave him a suggestion. Please make it look like my cats.
So it looked like Meaty.
I think one of them does. I think.
Yeah.
What is it? Maybe one of the Mona Lisa. I think that one was. The tabby cat. Like, make sure you put some tabby cats in there.
Here's Lydia. This is classic Lydia. When will we get more zombies? I think we were lucky that we ever got any zombies, right? We got one little zombie.
I think it was that layering set, right?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't the main kit. It was
Graveyard. It was Graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was Graveyard Heroescape. What season or time of year are you currently working on? Well, we kind of talked about that already. We're into next year.
Yeah, February, March. I think.
Do you do anything for fun, Ron, that's not art related?
Hmm. I don't know.
You have to think hard about
I'm
that.
always doing art.
Yeah.
I like to do a little photography. That's still art though.
Mhm. Do you choose to do you take let me say this out loud in English instead of what I just tried to do. I can't get it to show, but let's see here. Do you choose the design to be a stamp or stencils? Like, does that mean do you draw something and then decide what it will become? Is that what you're trying to ask, Patty? Because that does happen sometimes, right? You guys have an idea, especially between stencils and bold prints. I think a lot of times there's a design and then you decide if it's going to be a stencil or a bold print,
Yeah.
which is our bold prints are those background stamps.
Like if it starts to look like a stencil will do for a stencil, but I think our clings, when we're doing our clings, we're just like in trenches and just designing and seeing what works. Like, oh, that actually looks better as a stencil. So then we'll make it a stencil.
Yep. Well, I'll address this one. Tamra, if Hero Arts thinks the kit will be a no-brain sellout, do you order more? Here's the
Oh,
thing about
we
that.
never know.
We never know,
We
you
never know.
guys. We never know what you're thinking because there's ones that I would swear would be like a one-day sellout, and then they don't sell very much at all. And I'm like, what just happened? So, and then there's ones that we don't expect to sell so quick, and
Yeah.
they do. So we need a crystal ball for that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. We
this
have
month
no
was a
idea.
surprise.
So, um, but yeah, Seal, I think that there's like this group mind in this industry. Nobody's copying each other. We just see the same like things out there. You know, if things are kind of popular out in Pinterest or whatever, a lot of stamp companies might get the same idea, like, oh, we should all do. I mean, we don't say we should all do, we just do it, but then it turns out everybody's doing the same thing. Yeah, because we're all working so far ahead that there's no way that we're like, it's just a huge coincidence when other companies have the same sort of looking things at the same time. Um, Here's Dorothy's asking, do you get inspiration from visiting gardens or zoos or anything? Because you have done some florals and stuff. Do you actually go out in nature to do that, or do you just look at images online?
Mostly online, but yeah,
Yeah.
go on a walk, see there's some water, trees. Sometimes I'll take pictures. And or sometimes Laura would send us pictures. You'd send us pictures too,
Mhm.
like your vacation and get inspired by that.
Yep. Lydia asked if you're self-taught or did you go to school for design? If you're here on time, Lydia, you would know that he went to design school. Where did you go? Do you
Oh, I
mind?
went to Academy of Arts in San Francisco.
Okay. Academy of Arts in San Francisco. So you live out in the Bay Area because that's where Hero Arts is located. So that's where the whole team lives for the most part. Some of us are remote like me, but most of the team is out there. Let's see. Must Google images from the fine art cats. I'm a cat mom. Oh, anyone who doesn't know the fine art cats, I'll bring that up on the screen in a little bit, but let's keep looking at this first. Do you miss working in the office with others, Ron?
We just went there, I think last week. It was fun. We did a little video. I think maybe it's not posted yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, that was fun seeing everybody again, like normal days.
Yeah, I think everyone, a lot of people think it's nice to not have to make that commute, especially out in the Bay Area. The
Yeah.
commute's horrible, but there's also that energy you get when you're in the same room together that you can get kind of lonely being alone in your place all the time. But we do enough Zooms that we're like seeing each other all the time, right?
It's almost the same.
Says, if you need any ideas for masculine stamps or dies, is it hard to locate cars, automobile, in the crafty world? I'm not quite sure about the question, but I mean, are you saying we should make some more masculine stamps? Because I mean, he's not out looking in the crafty world for cars and automobiles to make more. So I'm not sure about that one. Crafters are wild and unpredictable. That is some true words right there, Lydia. And I'm one of them. I don't know. There's things we like, and there's let's see. Here's one. Are there ideas that just don't or won't translate into a stamp or die, no matter how hard you've tried to make them work?
Multiple times it's happened. Like if it's too detailed, sometimes it won't work. But it's kind of sad. Like when it doesn't work out, then we get a sample. Like, oh no.
Yep. Let me. I don't know if this. I'm kind of far up in the comments. I don't know what's been said ever. Oh, Mindy says, do you ever get burnt out? The
Lots
boss
of
might
times.
be watching, so I'm not sure if you should answer that one. But I mean, everybody does at their job
Yeah,
sometimes, right? I mean, that's just human nature.
just take a vacation, take a nap during the day. Well, you can now. I don't. I don't during work.
That's funny. We've had multiple layer stencils before, Jean-Ann. Somebody asked if we'd consider that. We've done that before, and we continue to do that, actually. Okay, people still talking about the art cats. I'm gonna have to bring them up in a second to show you guys because they're funny. Do you just work with an iPad? Do you ever draw on paper?
No, I have a desktop, and I also work on my iPad.
But so you work on a computer and
Yeah,
iPad, but do you
computer.
ever draw and do art on paper? Or do you always do it on
Oh,
iPad?
not a long time since this iPad. It's just like a sketchbook.
But not for work? Do you ever do art using art materials
Yeah,
on your own?
I like to. Sometimes I've painted on acrylic canvas. I've done. Yeah.
Okay. MJ, you're asking if we've ever collaborated with other craft companies to do a joint project. Yes, we did a whole series of things. We did our partner sets with a lot of different companies in the industry, and we've done Stamping Village sets. We haven't done it in a little bit, but we had a great time working with those companies in the past for sure. Minnie's saying a layering hot rod stamp would be cool. That'd be fun. Oh, Tammy linked to the art museum Meowseum set, so you guys can click that link if you want to, but I'll bring it up at the end too. Yeah, so a lot of people are saying there's not enough stuff for masculine people. All right, so if you guys are putting, I'm gonna have to go back later. So if you're putting some ideas of themes you would love to see for stamps or kits, that'd be great. We always love to hear ideas, and I'll go back through the comments later and try to make a summary of those because I'm not going to catch them, I'm sure, all on this live. Let's see. Patty is asking, did you design the looking glass style? Yeah, we mentioned earlier that the kitten was one of his favorites, but did you do the first designs of the looking glass, or were several of you doing them all at one time?
I think all of us were. I think.
Do you know whose idea it was in the first place?
I don't remember. I know you helped us with the name.
Yeah, I named them Looking Glass. Can you believe that? I just joke sometimes in our comments, and then they take my name and go with it. I'm like, oh, I was kidding, but I love it. I'm a Alice in Wonderland fan. Do you get to travel on your vacation? Do you ever go anywhere fun for travels?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Where's your favorite place you've ever been? Do you have one?
I guess. Well, I think a few years back, I went to my brother's wedding in the Philippines. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Do you have family in the Philippines?
Yeah, I do, but most of them are here now, in the States.
So Seal is asking, do you lose your mojo? And if you do, how do you get it back?
Yeah, I lose it all the time. I guess you just rest and then I guess maybe take a walk or go for dinner and just like ease out your mind and just try to get it back, get inspired by looking at your scenery and
yeah. And sometimes looking out there in Pinterest or things for ideas helps too. I think being inspired by other people. Says, would you consider doing more layering dies to create birds, etc.? I think we consider that. I think things might be even in the works for more layering dies. So yeah. What's a hot rod? Allie's asking. She's in Europe. Allie's like, a hot rod is like a race car type of thing, or a souped up kind of car that goes fast. I don't know. Mindy, tell Allie what a hot rod is.
that's a car, right?
It's a car, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, August had some layering stencils. To whoever asked about layering stencils, our August kit had that.
We'll have more for spring, definitely.
Yeah, somebody's saying, I like to theme projects based on interests, for example, gardening and fishing rather than gender. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I mean, things don't have to be male or female, masculine, feminine. Men love flowers and women love hot rods. So it's all, but yeah, there are some people that have those interests as well that are a certain whatever. Laura's saying she'd like to see some stamps with people looking through telescopes. That's kind of cool, looking out into space. I wonder if you could do that with like a space set and then put it through a circle, like use one of your circle dies and just kind of make that up with things that you already have. That'd be fun to try. I might have to do that sometime soon, like maybe next month. I don't know. Do you get any ideas from TV shows? Lori's saying, I enjoyed Downton Abbey. Let me pull this up. And wonder if that era would make elegant designs, unless you add the remark. Yeah, if you add the quotes from Maggie Smith from Violet, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? That'd make a great stamp set. But I don't know, we might get in trouble if we quote her directly. I'm not sure. But yeah, do you ever get ideas like from TV shows for stamps or themes from eras in TV or movies or anything? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely do.
Yeah. Who came up with the peekaboo sets? And are we going to have more? I'm sure Ron won't remember who came up with that because he's not ever going to say who makes what. But I don't know. We had quite a lot of peekaboos, and that was fun. Whether we'll keep making more, I'm not sure. It's kind of, you have to kind of move on from themes after a while. They've been out a couple of years now, right? But you could always take your peekaboo die and put it over any kind of background and make it a peekaboo. It doesn't have to completely line up. You could use that die. If you have that die in your stash, you could use it for kind of all kinds of things. Yeah, look, I love this. Carol says that, oops, I have to get rid of this one first. I'm on a live. Hey, welcome, say hi. My son just came in here, busting in. Says the cards I send using the looking glass sides always get lots of compliments. They look more complicated than they are. That's true. They come together so easy, but they look so awesome, right?
Why is someone asking pineapple on pizza?
I don't know. They're probably way down farther than where I am right now. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna put you big. You can talk to the people for a minute, and I'm gonna go talk to my son. I'll be right back.
Pineapple on pizza. Yes, I like pineapple on pizza.
So that's on here. So that can be back.
Right.
I don't want to do that. No.
There's my cat. Okay, Ron, if you could. Be any kind of cat. If I could be any kind of cat, I guess I'd be a taffy. She's actually scratching on my door.
She went out of your room?
No, she's still here.
Okay, wants out of your room? Is that why she's scratching? Sorry, guys, that I stepped away for a minute. My son was having a car emergency. Teenagers, they're fun.
We were just talking about cars. Maybe we'll get a hot rod.
Oh, I see. Tammy was just asking you a random question. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? Okay, I don't know if you answered that while I was gone. What are some of your other favorite foods?
Sushi. Sushi's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm sure it's good in California. It's not so good in Middle Georgia. All right. Who came up with the Heroescape? Did you already talk about that one or no?
No.
I mean,
don't know who.
There's been several of them. I mean, you've designed some of them, but you haven't designed all of them, right?
No.
Yeah. Hi, Kitty. Tammy posted, I'm going to do a quick reminder about our holiday cheer card drive before we go. We are donating cards to the Bay Area Rescue. Mail your cards in by November 18th. Thank you for your support. So yes, we're doing a card drive to donate all the holiday cards to a local charity in the Bay Area of California. And we're going to do a little contest with it. So make sure and get your cards in if you want to participate in that. And then we're doing a factory sale on the first Saturday in December. What is that? December 3rd, I think. And so if you're in the area in California or you want to travel to California, it's only going to be from 10 to 1 on that day, on that Saturday. But we're going to do a factory sale, a big warehouse sale with lots of stuff. And we're going to have those cards on display is where I was going with that.
Someone asked if my cat destroyed any of my the art. Of course. I mean, a photo shoot, she'd like paw at it or jump at it. So I try to level things higher when I'm taking photos.
Is that
she's always right there when I'm taking them.
Is that why she ended up being in one of the catalog shoots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I'm sending the cards back to you, you'll find some cat hairs.
That's funny. Sorry, I was bending down, but oops, this is the right. So if you weren't here at the beginning, this is his cat's paws there on the back of this. And then the cat also had a little cameo right there. There's her head in this.
Maybe
is in our
next spring
summer
I should take
2021
some
catalog.
photos too of her.
All right. Will there be more Heroescapes? Probably. I think so, probably. There's lots of ideas for stamps in here. So like I said, I'll go back in and look at all these. Are there new colors of Hero Wax coming? I don't know. We don't have any right now in the works, but I love them. And so, I'm going to push for more colors. But to make Hero know that you guys love them, you need to buy them and use them and share your projects and let us know that you're loving them, right? Somebody's saying, will you do a card drive for the holidays next year too? Well, if this one ends up being, something you guys love, we'll definitely think about it. What's the deadline? I said they have to be there by November 18th. Sorry, guys. Do you have this year's Black Friday sale? We're going to have some things going on for Black Friday. Well, we don't call it Black Friday. That's kind of yucky, but we're going to do something that week or something. Let's see. So that'll be coming soon, the info about that. Tammy has to hop off. Nice seeing you here. So she's not going to be
everywhere.
So this is, we can be done soon because we're over an hour now, but do you guys have any last questions for Ron? Because if not, I think we're going to wrap it up. I think we talked about all the things that I was thinking we would talk about. Is there anything else you want to tell us, Ron, about yourself?
I don't know. I like cats.
Yeah. So Ron is not, Ron was a little worried about doing live. I kind of twisted his arm.
This was my first time doing a live.
Yeah, he's kind of more of an introvert. So I think he did a fantastic job. And I'm so glad he joined us today. You guys had some great questions for him.
And
I think it was fun to hear. It was fun to hear from a designer and hear how his process works. So thank you for being here, Ron. It's been great. Let's see. Michelle's asking for a cardstock to match the indigo ink. Well, we'll work on that. Sometimes it's not as easy as you'd think to find things that match perfectly. So everybody's saying thank you for being here. And so I'm going to go in. I think we have a winner today for our giveaway. So get some last minute comments in here and then I will pick the winner. So make sure you're in the running for that. And do you guys enjoy these behind the scenes? We had Aaron here and now we've had Ron. Would you like to meet some more people from Hero Arts? Because I think it's fun to talk to my coworkers on lives, and I hope you guys find it interesting as well. And I will invite more people if you like it. I think I saw earlier someone said, Ron, that you should have a podcast. Don't you just love that? That's not the last thing I can see happening, but I think he'll probably stick to art. But yeah, they love the behind the scenes. Very cool. All right, guys. I'm going to wait just one more second. I'm seeing lots of comments coming in. I'm going to pick our winner, and our winner today is Kathy Kanua. I'm not sure if I'm saying your name right. Kahnau. So Kathy, congratulations. You are a winner. You're going to email info@heroarts.com and mention that you were the Facebook YouTube Live winner today. All right. Only cat parents as guests, okay? I'm not sure. Is Aaron a cat parent?
We should have a cat live or
cat live. Everybody with their live, with their cats, with their pets,
their animals. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do it with Zoom and then broadcast it on here.
That'd be fun.
So congratulations, Kathy. We'll probably tag you in here later if we haven't already. So Kathy Kanua, I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, and I apologize for that. I do want to mention something before I go, actually. We do have another stamp along coming up, which is our our Valentine's stamp along. It's on January 28th. It's a mini one-day stamp along. It's only $20 right now, and it's going to go up to $25 in December. So if you want to join us because we have fun at our stamp alongs. And I'm going to stop babbling so we can go. But thank you guys, and we will see you again soon. And thanks again, Ron. Thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it. It was great talking to you.
This was fun.
All right. See you later, everybody. Bye.
Bye. He says bye too.